basically, I'm coming up with this video because I just wanted to take, for instance, like the Quran in the Middle East and stuff like that. Like, what do they theoretically or are should supposed to do to like a cheating substantial spousal with any kind of abusive and atrocity that it is? I think what they've done is probably not even considerably up to the task as it is, do you think? Henceforth, something like ISIL and theoretically democratic countries and stuff to do with like the globular type of terroristic advantage that it is, which is to subtractively probably outdo something or other, which was basically the classlessness that somebody necessarily does something debocrative or something affluitatively, like outside of the perspective of a natural racial or race and something to do with entirely something like the majorative expressive type of attitude attitude is what I wanted to say, is basically being constructively regarded in some kind of attributive, like just like the nonchalant that it is, like somebody considers to be like, I don't care, not care it is, and what do you do with somebody like that? That's just completely like, oh, I don't care, it's straight up nobody's business and shit like that. And like, what would you guys do with a woman or something out there that was trying to like basically have you configured or some kind of seductive to where you was like stuck off in some horrible country that you don't like and pathetically don't want to sit there and like have opinion on based upon nothing substantially as it is, do you think? So I'm just caricaturely talking about like stuff to do with the Quran and stuff, like how you guys study on certain kind of things, and like just basically like what do I do to get away with not having to freaking contradict or stuff like that, but to basically get what I want, which is just a full free ride out of the USA to the country that I want to be in, is what I'm particularly talking about. So basically, I was just having the self-respect and decency to report it to the Quran, at least, perhaps in the Middle East entirely, that somebody was definitely way, way into some kind of like debauchery, which is like unfaithfulness. So if you guys could get that much, like basically maybe the study is like the stoning to death method, I think is what I would point out, or something or other. Anyway.